John has the field man, center, you're in charge up there. How different is it this year?
It's definitely different. It's good. I'm doing spring ball, kind of getting used to it. I mean, you'll probably know I've had some injury history throughout my career here. So I remember my freshman year, I started playing a little bit. I got stuck with those 2 injuries in those back-to-back years and kind of just got settled in the guard. But towards the end of the season last year, I started playing some center, and so just been full time now. It's been good. It's been fun. It's exciting to learn the position and whatever I can do to help the team this year.
How about responsibility-wise? How is that different for you? I mean, what's the responsibility of the center now in this Kimball offense?
Well, the center is definitely like I'm the leader of the offense line. I'm in charge of making the calls. It's like my duty. It's not whatever I say goes, but I set the tone, I guess, and so it's a big deal. It's a big deal for me. It's a lot of responsibility on my shoulders, but then also have a lot of experienced guys next to me at tackles like Andrew and Brandon Coleman who've been helping me as also. And so a lot of responsibility falls on me, but we're a team, we're a unit, so it's kind of shared between us.
How challenging is it for you with the tempo that you guys go at now? It's a little bit faster than last year.
Oh yeah,
at center.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit faster than last year. And the first couple of days were rough. I mean, we did run 4 or 5 plays and we're on the sideline like broke, so breathing heavy. But we're just getting better. We're getting better in shape. We're getting more in shape, and as practices go on, as spring ball goes on, it's just we're getting more and more shape, and it's getting easier and easier, and we're getting used to it.
What's been the biggest things you learned from Steve and Allen last year in terms of just leadership and responsibility? How's that kind of helped you make that transition so far in the spring?
So Steve and Allen were big leaders for us last year, and so I'm sure y'all seen around a couple practices this year. I'm really close with both of them, and I know Alon played center for us last year, but Steve played center for us when he was younger, and so I've just been leaning on them. I'll watch film with them, and they can give me some pointers, which is really cool of them, because I know how busy they are. But whenever I have questions, I'll go up to them and I'll ask them about any tips and advice they have for me, which has been really beneficial.
On Steve specifically, what's been most helpful for you seeing his positional versatility and having him in your locker room these last few years?
Steve is one of my best friends. He'll be at my wedding, so me and Steve are really tight. And so, I'm sorry, can you say the question again?
Just with his positional versatility, playing center, playing guard, what you've learned and what stood out playing alongside of him these last few years.
I mean, I've seen Steve's played all 5 positions on the offense line. I mean, it was a COVID year at Oklahoma State. He got back from COVID that Thursday. We had to find a right tackle that game, and he held it, and he played great. So Steve's just one of those guys he's a really, really good, talented, really good football player. He's been able to play all 5 of those positions. So for me personally, going from guard to center now, it's like if I want to play the next level, it's something I got to be able to do because it makes me more valuable, be able to play all 3 interior positions. So that's something I'm aiming for.
What has Coach Ricker's biggest piece of advice been to you as you transition to center?
Well, for me, it's always been like, don't freak out and kind of just stay calm. And so that's like one of the things I've always struggled with is like not freak out, but I get overwhelmed, kind of, I guess. And so just stay calm and stay level-headed and just trust myself. And so I'm confident in what I can do now. And I know I'm good enough to play at this level, and so staying calm, being able to do that.
How different is it for you guys as a team this spring? Last year, kind of unexpected. You guys go all the way to national championship. Now you're a team with a bullseye on your back. How much has the mentality changed for you guys?
Well, I think it's kind of, we do have that target on your back, like you said, and so we're not the team from last year. This is a clean slate, and we know what it takes now to go play in the big game, and we know we have to work even harder to go win the big game. And so I think it's motivated us even more to push ourselves more so that we can get back to that stage and hopefully we can win it this time.
With Steve having such a big impact on you and your game, are you looking forward to doing the same thing for some of the younger players on the team?
Exactly. I always love helping the younger guys when I can. Whenever practice is over, we go eat, and I go into the film room with a bunch of them. And we all watch film. Like there's 3 or 4 of us that watch film together. And I help them, and they help me. And so I remember when I was a freshman, sophomore year, I had older guys that would help me, and so I'm just trying to pay that back for the younger guys now.
I know you guys don't huddle, John, but give me some sense of leadership that you've seen from both Josh and from Chandler out there.
I mean, both the guys are great leaders, and so I mean that's the true leader of the team, the quarterback. Like when you ask who the leader of the team is, it's supposed to be the quarterback. And so I think both those guys have really stepped up this year in their leadership roles. And it's just been great having them because Chandler's an older guy, and Josh, he's a redshirt freshman now, but he's got that year of experience under his belt. And so they're both, especially Josh coming into himself and Chandler being the leader that he is.
Do we need any details about this impending wedding? I mean, you said Steve's going to be in your wedding.
Oh, no, I'm just saying down the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, down the road. No, he's just one of my best friends. I love that guy. So
Anything else for John?